Hi everyone. Today we will look into Git and GitHub, how to use them in Visual Studio Code and as well as a search option. In last session, we worked on File Explorer, adding extensions and debugging part, right? So now we are looking into two more options. Those are uh, Git and that is source controlling, and one more is a search option, like how to search a keyword, something like that. So before getting there, let me say something about Git. Yeah. So Git is a version control system. Okay. So, and how it works? It works just like a dictionary, like something like key and value pair, just like pair. Okay. And how this key and value pair works? Uh, Based on value is nothing but our text, the text inside the file. Okay, based on value it will create a key. Okay, and to create that key we have an algorithm known as SSH key. The key name is SSH, and there are different algorithms, and based on the size of the key we have different sizes of keys. And the key value is generally a hexadecimal value. By using these hexadecimal values, it will confirm in at what time it was updated, and what are the changes are made in the file, etc., etc. Everything gets done through this. Okay. Now, how to install Git? Uh, as we are in Windows, we will use some executable file to install Git, that we need to download from website. I will show you that website soon. So let us get into our part. Okay. So before going to that, in Visual Studio, we need to enable Git. Okay. So how to enable them? So let me close this one, close this one. Okay. Those are not required at this moment. Uh, we need to enable Git, right? So go to files. In files, go just scroll down or move down, you can see preferences. In preferences we have settings. Go there and search for Git enable. Okay, now if you scroll down somewhere, you can find this one, Git enabled, and it was checked. Okay, it should be checked, then only we can use Git in our Visual Studio Code, right? Okay, done. And let us what we will do now, we need to install Git. So to install Git, here already we have download Git for Windows. Just click on this, and it is asking to download it from this path. This is the path. Okay, so let me open this one, and here we are right now. Let me copy this and paste it here, so that you URL to download Git. Okay, so let us move it up. Yeah, so let me edit this one again. So let me get here now. For now, we can download 32-bit Git for Windows setup and 64-bit Git for Windows setup. I'm using 64-bit operating system, so I will use 64-bit. To avoid time consumption, I already downloaded this 64-bit. You can see this in my uh, folder here, right here. Okay, and I need to execute it to install Git in my system. So just double tapping this one, yes, and here go for next, and it is asking to a folder to install it, and I am installing inside program files git. Next, and adding icon, and if you go down, add git bash, and check daily git for Windows updates. Okay, these are all I checked everything. Okay, go for next, go for next. Here you are using Vim, that is Vim means it is an editor kind of thing which we use in shell scripting in Linux basically. It's okay, it's fine. No need to worry about it. Just go for Vim, go for next, and here you see Git from the command line and also from the third party. Just make sure you check this one. If you are using this one, better to use this because it allows third party softwares like Visual Studio Code to access Git. Okay, go for next. Just go next, 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 next. Nothing to worry. Just install it. Okay. And here you can see Ming W64. What this means, what this is the username. Generally, if we are using Linux or Unix command line interface, then we need a user, right? So we have Ming W64 as one of the user. When we are discussing on Linux kind of things, then we will discuss on all these parts. But for now, just this is Git. It is already installed in our system, and we can use Git in two different ways by using bash, and one is command. So no need of these release notes and everything. Just close them. Now Git is ready. So it is, we just installed it, but we didn't configure the right. So let me go for Git bash. Yeah, yes. Let me go to apps. Here I have Git bash, right? I am going to open this. This is similar to Linux command line interface. Like this is our system, and this is the username, something like that. And I am using pwd to know what is my present working directory, that is C drive users jp227. Okay, let me know the git version that we have now. So here we have 2.42.0 Windows. If you are going to install in further days, this version may get changed, but no worry, it's okay, fine. Now let us look for git config global list, like credentials kind of thing. Error, we don't have any user. You can see it is saying that we don't have any user. So we need to create one user, right? To get created one user, we need to use commands like get config global user dot email. Email is equals to let me use my mail ID, which I am using for this, and you can send mails to this mail also if you want anything special, or you have any doubts, you can send a mail to this mail ID also. jb.programming skills@gmail.com. Okay, and here it is configured. Now git config, and we need to mention the user name also. That is, let me take my skill, not not skill, software tech skills. Okay, that is our username. Let me try this command again. Now you can sorry, you need to use double hyphen. Here you can see now email we have, and we have name also. So that's it. If we have these two things, then we are done. We can get here, and we can we need to reload it basically. So let me reload. Let me close this setting. Here it is scanning folders for Git repository, and basically I already have one Git repository. That's why it is directly getting into there. So let me do one thing. Let me delete this one. Let me create a new folder. Okay. So to create new folder, here we have open folder and right click new folder. Let me say hello git. Okay. Let me select this folder. Now I am inside hello git folder and if I open source code scanning folders for Git repository, but we don't have any Git here. So it will ask to create a repository inside that folder. Just wait for some time. So here now you can see initialize repository, okay, and publish to GitHub. So let me initialize first. So initialize repository, and it is already initialized, but to let me create one file inside this hello git, that is a new file hello git.py. Okay, now print hello git, please handle my versions. Okay, save this. And once I save it, here you can see we have a timeline and it is showing that we have one change. It is asking to commit. Before committing, we need to, it is mandatory to have a message to commit changes. So let me say, hello Git, please help to control my versions. Okay, and commit changes. Yes, just to go for us. Nothing. And it is already committed, and we can if there are any changes in version that we can see, uh, we can publish this also. Means publishing means there is difference between Git and GitHub. Git is in your local system. GitHub will be in service or server in account, GitHub account, where you can download whenever you require, wherever you want, and you can share it to others. Others can also participate in changing things. Okay, things will happen like that. So to publish it, before publishing it, first thing is you need to have a GitHub account, and the email you are using in local Git and the mail you are using in GitHub must be same. Then let me go for publish a branch. Then it is showing some program tech skills hello Git. They are already there. So okay. What happens in Git repository is whenever you try to publish it, then it will generate one pop-up and it will ask one URL, and you need to open that URL. After opening that URL, it will ask for a password which you used for your own GitHub. While you are creating GitHub, you will use password, right? The same password it will ask. Once you provide that one, then it is able to access your repository, something like this. Here you can see programming tech skills, that is my username slash, and it is going to create a repository called hello git. Okay, so if I select any one of these, it is published. Here you can see GitHub private repository and a public repository. Let me create it as a private repository. Okay, publishing to the GitHub, uploading files, and open Git. And here you can see hello git.py. It is already pushed into my GitHub account. And you can create your GitHub account just by going to github.com. Okay, it is showing all my repositories. So let me open in private mode. Whatever the mail you are using, the same you need to use in your local Git also, so that it can directly access it. We need to provide our mail ID and password, And if you want to create it, here you can click on create, and you can you again, it will ask some questions. Just wait for some time. Yeah, enter your mail ID and everything you need to fill, and then continue and go for signing it. That's it, and you can create your repository, something like that. uh, Let me show you how we can search things. So we already have hello git, right? Let me create one more folder in git, one more file in git, that is hello.html, something like that. And we need to have html tag. Yeah, and header tag, and here you can see we have body tag, right? And he1 hello git, welcome to my piece laptop. Okay, save it. And we have two right now, and it is again asking to commit. I don't commit right now. Let me go for search. Hello, you can see it is showing all the files where hello board is there in the specific folder which I opened. And there are two more things also. Let me click here. If you want to filter, you can filter things like files to include which has a .html extension. You can see only .html files, and files to exclude, something like that. Then if you use the same .html here, then it will remove all the HTML files and py. This is nothing but, you can see it is using regular expressions. So we can find files and we can replace them. We can filter the files which we are looking at. We can exclude some and we can include some more, something like this. This search will work, and this is regarding git repository and search. I hope you understood, and have a nice day. Thanks for watching till the end. Please subscribe to my channel. In coming days, I am going to start a Python course very soon. Okay. Thank you. Thank you for watching.